Hey gut feeler, this video is about how to fix anxiety in the morning. Are you some of those people who wake up in the morning with crippling nervousness, you feel anxious and you feel just like your body is in this constant fight or flight mode? And this video is for you. What we're going to cover in this video are three things. Number one, where is this anxiety in the morning actually coming from? What causes it? What organs are related to it? And then second, how do you going to fix this? How do you get rid of those anxiety in the morning? What steps can you take? And also third, what do you need to avoid? Because we're making a lot of mistakes when it comes to anxiety. Lots of goodwill tips are not working to get rid of this issue. Now with anxiety in the morning, one of the most common lies that I've been told myself, I remember the story when I was in university, I was in my early 20s, and I just woke up in the morning just before going to university. I studied medicine in Germany, and I woke up and I just felt my body was just not happy. And what I've been told is, oh, it's emotional, I have to do more breathing and relaxation exercises and things like that, and it's all just in my head, because I couldn't find anything. Let me know if you relate to this in the comments below. Later it turned out that when I started my healing journey, that all of those things that I just mentioned, that you've been told maybe yourself, they contribute, but they are not the real cause for morning anxiety. There are two organs that are affected when it comes to anxiety. Number one is you very likely have an inflamed nervous system. Inflamed, irritated nervous system. This is why you feel this fight and flight response and just feel like, oh my God, in the morning, like an anxiety attack or a panic attack even. Why is your nervous system inflamed? High toxic heavy metal load, and often those guys, they come in combination with a virus or virus group called shingles, or another virus group called Epstein-Barr. If you want to learn more about that, I highly recommend the books from medical medium Anthony William, which I'm also going to link down below. And the second organ system are your adrenal glands. They are freaked out. They are irritated. They are not happy. Irritation is also caused often by toxins. And don't just think toxic heavy metals. Think also medication residues. One of the ways to damage your body the most is medication, unfortunately. Often has residues and often circulates very long in the bloodstream, especially in the liver and in the adrenal glands, which are most affected by medication. Stress and trauma, yes, they can contribute to weaken your adrenal system, definitely. Good news first, there's a lot you can do. Let's talk about it. Number one, diet. Diet. What you put in your mouth every day matters a lot. It can break or support your adrenal system and your anxiety. There are two things when it comes to diet that are super important for you. Number one is you've got to unlearn and you're going to forget this lie that you've been told about sugar. About don't eat so much sugar, don't eat so much fruits, they are bad for you. This is BS. If you have anxiety, your liver needs support because your glycogen levels, which is a storage form of glucose that is usually in your liver, is depleted. This is why the adrenals kick in and they're so stressed out. So the first thing is we're going to restore these glycogen levels in the liver so the adrenals don't get so stressed out and they actually can get a break, which will then reduce your anxiety and you will wake up in the morning feeling more grounded and relaxed. Get rid of those processed sugars and eat fruit. Eat fruit. You need fruit in order for you to restore these glycogen levels and also to really create like a nutrient abundance for your body, because your body is nutrient depleted. If you got anxiety, there's a lot of minerals and vitamins used up that you're going to need. Second tip when it comes to diet, greens are incredibly soothing for your nervous system. You need more greens, and salad every day, but not just like the iceberg salad that's nutrient depleted. You want to have dark leaf salad with herbs. Parsley is great, cilantro are great because they draw out heavy metals out of your body and help with the cleansing process. And then you also want to use, if you can afford it, order it on Amazon, barley grass juice powder. Repeat, barley grass juice powder. Not just barley grass juice powder. Green gold for your nervous system. Has all the trace minerals, phytochemicals, everything that helps to restore those nutrient depletion. And is really good for your adrenals and for your nervous system. So rinse and repeat diet-wise, more fruits in. Fruits need to be there every day. And you've got to eat snack on them once every hour with some greens would be best. So no intermittent fasting for you. Intermittent fasting is great for people who are healthy and who don't have adrenal issues, but for you it's not going to happen. So if you want to get rid of that anxiety, fruits and greens, really, really essential. I'm often asked, and I asked it myself when I was suffering with anxiety in the morning, what supplements can I take? Because supplements can help and sometimes they don't. So most supplements are about money. It's about taking your money away from you and keeping you dependent on the supplement. It's rubbish. Most supplements are total rubbish and you can just throw them in the bin. They're actually making your body weaker because they are synthetic vitamins and minerals and they contain toxic fillers. So really, really essential. Just 3 things for you. 3 things with adrenal fatigue and with morning anxiety. Number 1, B12. Not just any B12. You need B12, a combination of adenosyl and methylcobalamin. Cobalamin is B12 and adenosyl and methyl are different forms of B12. Needs to be liquid and can't contain any alcohol. So important. You're going to feel the difference if you take it twice per day, 1 drop of full, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. You're going to sleep like a baby and you're going to have like such a reduce in anxiety. See it with my clients every day. B12 is a major game changer. So if you can just invest in 1, get the B12. Also really important is zinc. Zinc is a healthy heavy metal which helps you to detox from the toxic heavy metals. Every cell in your body needs zinc, your immune system, your nervous system, everything. Zinc needs to be a liquid zinc sulfate because that's the form the body can absorb. Most forms like zinc oxide and zinc gluconate are just BS. They are not a form that is, a plant can use these kind of form of zinc, but not your body. It's not going to do anything for you. You need zinc, liquid zinc sulfate. 10 drops would be great from the one that I recommend to start with. And if you have a major dip in your life, you can even do 10 in the morning and 10 in the evening. Never on an empty stomach, always with food because it's a heavy metal. And third on that list is an adaptogen. You can choose one if you're low on budget, do ginger. I talk a lot about ginger on other videos. Ginger, super affordable everywhere. Also, I love ashwagandha because it's so liver healing. Ginger is great. Ashwagandha is great. You can just do one of them. You don't have to do everything. Nettle is awesome. And the 4th one, licorice root. Okay, now 2 more things to do for morning anxiety before we come to the stuff that you have to avoid by any means. This is really, really important. Make sure you watch this. You don't skip this because there's so much things that we've been told that are actually really making morning anxiety worse than better. So 2 more things when it comes to exercise. I'm often asked, yeah, Peggy, what should I do? Should I do cold morning showers and then go for a run and really get that anxiety out? Gentle. If your body is already in a fight and flight mode, exercise can help to get rid of the excess adrenaline and things like that, but you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to stimulate your adrenals more. I like yoga, soft yoga stuff. Great. Also, if you just do one thing, you don't take any vitamins, you don't change your diet, you don't do anything of the stuff that I told you. Do this. It's for free. You can do it anywhere. And that is, watch this beautiful foot, barefoot walking, also called grounding. I could do a whole video just about it. You're going to feel the difference in every cell of your body, but you have to do it. Twice per day, 10 minutes minimum. And it has to be your foot on Mother Nature. So, lake water is great, gravel is great, anything nature, no asphalt. Even if it's cold, it's going to be so beneficial because it stabilizes your whole electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field is really weak, especially if you have anxiety. So one way to boost it is at least 10 minutes you're barefoot on the ground twice per day. 2 hours would be better. Make that a priority in your life. It's going to change everything. And last but not least, what not to do if you have morning anxiety. Don't go too long without food. Really, really important. Don't do intermittent fasting. It's not the right time. Has its place, has its benefits, but not for you. No intermittent fasting. You need healthy glucose every hour, every 2 hours minimum. Snack on something. Snack on a piece of celery and an apple or a cucumber and a pear, for example. Something sweet and something green. Number 2, gotta get off those coffee habits. Stimulants, any types of stimulants. And it's not just coffee. It's black tea, green tea, herbal tea is fine as long as it doesn't contain caffeine. And now it comes, you can hit the unlike button right now. I have to tell you, and I love it too, chocolate. Any types of chocolate. Chocolate are unfortunately irritating your nervous system and also supporting this fight and flight mode, and they're stimulating your adrenal glands, which need a break. They need a break. So no chocolate, unfortunately. Also, if it's not crystal clear yet, alcohol. is a neurotoxin. Alcohol, even little drops of alcohol in your supplements have to go. I'm not even talking about the afternoon relaxing beer or wine on the terrace. That is a no-go. If you're really serious about this, I know alcohol can help to relax, but for your nervous system, it's toxic. And number 2, things to avoid are any kinds of more chemicals. Looking at your house, going through your house, household chemicals, the shampoo, the deo, what are you using there? Is this organic? It has to be as natural as possible because your body reacts to everything. Get rid of as much processed food as possible. It's going to help your nervous system to relax and to lower the inflammation in the nervous system. And third, if you don't hate me yet, you're going to hate me now, because I'm going to take away most of the foods that you're likely going to eat if you're new to the Gut Feelings channel. And that's because those foods, they feed viruses like Epstein-Barr, like shingles, which irritate the nervous system. They irritate on a daily basis, so we're going to need to get the food source, what they feed off, apart from toxic heavy metals, we're going to get them out of the body. Dairy products, any types of dairy products. Eggs, sorry, yes, they taste good and they're very convenient, but they're not good for your body if you want to heal. Eggs, I've got videos about that. And gluten, any types of gluten. Gluten-free oats are fine. Any kinds of grains that not contain gluten are fine too. Quinoa, buckwheat, things like that. But wheat, rye, spelt, you know, the culprits, they have to go as well.